Alright, so we're at Hart's Furniture Building, or the building is including a company entitled Hart. And I'm wanting to get the sign just to show the play on words for Hart, one of the multiple spellings or expellings of the term Hart. It's Hart. But mainly I'm getting that the building is made up of blue bricks, which is equaling 33 in the septenary cipher, which is denoting the number 7. So sept is 7 in Greek and in Latin. Sept for September, the 7th month. But yeah, I have the glossy finish, as you can hopefully see right here, showing it off. But yeah, it's beautiful blue bricks, and I can still see a little bit of a different color kind of on the rim. Either way, that's very significant that the term red bricks in geometry in Greek is 33 in the keypad cipher. What a name, right? Keypad. Just telling you straight up, it has something to do with the either music or just a functioning a computer or something, an apparatus. Keypad. But yeah, just was wanting to show. And apparently there's a tattoo area for this building, but I just love all of it. You can see some almost redness underneath, so it's a covering. But the fact that it equals 33 in the septenary cipher, so it is a covering. You can see it here in the corner. And we'll take a look. Shout out to all the meltologists. This is the side of the building. Oh, we have some damage. And it could be unveiling the true color of the bricks. On the inside of the bricks, they're not all blue all the way through. But this is the Bayou. Oh, we have a little gator. Hopefully you can see it. It's right here. Oh, and the garfish. There are plenty of different fish that I see. It may fail to show up on the footage, but yeah, it's a gator right here. It's a juvenile. A teenager, actually. Yes, I was intending to say a teenager. But I might take one of these loose blue bricks with me, as in a piece of this one. My first blue brick. Well, it's not really blue, as you can see, but it has this finish here. You've seen it right here at the Bayou. Bayou. I have my meltology hat on, my meltology cap. Mountains have a zero standardized geological meaning or definition. A mountain architecture is true if you rearrange the term "tur." There's a lot of wildlife in this water. I like this setup. And there's some more pieces of the blue bricks right here. I'm gonna take some home. But just showing a little bit of the area, because it's including some architecture you can see underneath the bridge. But a lot of this is built modern day, but you can see where a lot of the damage holds inside of an old world building or style. But yes, this is the main culprit. Blue bricks equaling 33 in the septenary cipher, which is very significant. So, and for the record, even in Hebraic, looking into the term for bricks is the same for moon. It's Slavana, and that's very significant as well, because it makes you wonder. You know, you have the term day moon, which is day of the day in Greek, and it could also be D moon, because MON is a syncope of the term having an extra O. A syncope is an omission of a letter or a sound from a term. You can look the definition up, yet if you demoon something, you know, like, are you unbricking? Like, there's energies to these bricks, you know. You can feel them. This is why it's called fields. You can feel, like, I'm touching this, you can feel it. So, and the gator, our teenager gator, is still chilling. He's a chillin'. I love PantsOn's one of his recent uploads. Well, you know, it's going to be really relative because, you know, depending on when someone's going to be watching this, but he's showing fountains. One of the intentions are for the fountains found everywhere in the architecture. You know, it's a lot inside of a lot of outside areas, yet it's part of the plumbing system, and how it was made for drinking, and it was shown that that's one of its many uses, or most probably one of its main uses, to go and drink. You know, the water's always flowing and getting sunlight and, you know, the elements in open areas. Yet it was showing children, and how children can teach us, just like these animals can teach us what a lot of this was for. You know, I'm sure there were areas where you can swim, like this gator and this garfish, which they get really huge. Speaking of garfish, when they get huge, they're called alligator gar. And yes, they are a specific type, yet I know that they can get large, but there's an alligator gar, and they're larger than the largest gators here. They're huge. You know, they call them like dinosaurs, just referring to that they're archaic, yet dinosaurs, you know, a lot of us are aware of that narrative, you know, that a lot of it's made up. But what's true about a lot of it is that it's a mock up of many modern day animals, you know, like birds. Like the long-necked dinosaur is just a goose, or with a long neck, and they just put extra pair of legs on the front instead of its biped legs. So they just add, like, so that's where you get the long-necked dinosaur template from. A goose, or you know, a bird that's similar in physiology, you know, with extra pair of legs, because we know the other two are its wings, you know, in the normal regular anatomy, you know, which is used for flying and other things. And speaking of that, you know, if any of those types of birds get close here, you know, sometimes the gator can grab it and catch it. You know, you see that a lot of times. I have my little 777 shoes on here. As comfortable as possible, as close as barefoot, so I can feel the energy of everything and function properly. Because certain shoes that you wear, you know, it's like you notice, like, it actually has an effect on you. And until you take your shoes off and your socks off, you know, it's like, you know, you're like, whoa, you know, you have a total different energetic countenance, you know. So yeah, I love this little area. I could chill by the bayou like so often. It's really soothing, which the term soothe goes to truth in Greek. And there's two main ways to spell it, with an E or without an E. So with an E is translating as gently calming. So that's going along with the phrase or the comprehension that the truth will set you free. So what's freeing? Freeing is like calming, is soothing. So that's given an homage to what freedom is. You know, it's the truth is soothing. This soothing is truth. Soothe. If you take the H off, it's the term soot, so it's something to look into. Even seeing the gator is soothing, you know, it's just tranquil. Everything about this setting is tranquil, including the bricks, which I'm going to take this one home with me for sure, and that one, and nobody's going to stop me. I'm not sure how I'm coming out in the slide, and there's someone at a bus stop across the bayou, you know, telling what he's thinking of me, but you know, it's not about like wondering, it's just your awareness, you know. You can sense things, you know. Oh, look, there's a light here behind the tree. I'm just noticing. It's a part of the railing. You see a few more tilted. But yeah, this is in home, Louisiana. This is the blue brick building. One of the pillars is kind of broken. But yeah, blue bricks, y'all. Which is you all in Anglican talk. Speaking of Anglican, or English, is English and Spanish. The term angle is groin, which is a type of angle. So, or some people are pronouncing it angels.